Up, 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 up. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey, Hello, 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 dreamers. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, dreamers. Welcome to a long-awaited YouTube stream. Hi, my name is DB, and yes, we hit 210,000 subscribers, 210,000 dreamers. That's amazing. So we're gonna have this time to just chill, chat, and celebrate. How are y'all doing? Oh, there's quite a lot of you here. Whoa, holy crap. Oh, I see a lot of people that tune into my streams on Twitch. Yes, yes. I see a lot of people who like to tune into my premieres too. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. 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 Now, before we start, let's cover the ground rules here. Because I believe in having fun, but also being safe doing so. So here are the rules, and they're in the description too. So, if you don't see it, it's really your loss. So, first of all, since you all are here, you basically said yes to all these rules. Otherwise, you're basically gonna be hidden, banned, or otherwise. Number 1. Okay, let's kind of focus on this. There we go. Right, number 1. Respect all dreamers. We are dreamers of different cultures, different ethnicity, different backgrounds. So we have all different points of views to the world. So please respect each and everyone here. Yes, yes, yes. Try to avoid anything controversial, religious, or otherwise. And number 2, please respect chat moderators. We have a few moderators with us, and they're here to keep us all in check so that, people are not too rowdy. And by the way, moderators, if chat is too much, do let me know in the Discord, in ModPod, and I will slow down the chat for you. Yeah, right now it's still bearable, so I think that's pretty fine. By the way, chat moderators, please say hi. The people in blue are the chat moderators. Hello, moderators. Hi, hi. Hello, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Basically, anyone with the blue wrench is the moderators, and they're here to help us make sure that this place is gonna be fun and enjoyable for everyone. And next one is please respect privacy, mine and your own. I'm a pretty open person, so I will answer those that I'm comfortable of answering, but I will definitely let you know if there's something I'm not comfortable telling you about. And please maintain privacy, your own privacy. Don't share your age, your number, social security number. Don't share your credit card number. Don't share anything that could, dox you. This is for your safety and mine as well. And then next, number 5, keep chat safe for work. We're here just to have fun and chat. No not safe for work comments down there, please. And no role playing. I've seen people role play before, It's role playing is fun and all, but it's not for this stream. Maybe we'll have role playing streams in the future, but not this time. This is just chatting. We're just chilling over here. No spoilers. This is for when I'm playing games. This is irrelevant for this one. Do not trauma dump. Number 8. I know we're all going through a lot. Each of us are going through something, but please do not share this in chat unless it's relevant to our topic of discussion. But, you know, we don't want to just accidentally trauma dump and ruin the mood for everybody, you know? So keep that to yourselves. And number 9, do not spam. I'm looking at you, dreamers. Do not spam chat. If I don't reply to it, it means I don't want to reply to it. Or I haven't seen it. And if I haven't seen it, I'll see it eventually. Okay? Do not spam it. Even if I don't see it, please don't repeat the thing again. Right? It's like basic rules here. And then number 10, let me scoot over down here. Good. Do not ask me or stream guests to be your friend. This is to avoid parasocialism. I know I'm very friendly, but it's hard to say. I don't know how to say this. I guess you're not our friends. You're our beloved guests. You're our dreamers. Yes. Anyway, that's about it. Please make sure you follow them. They're always in the chat below, in the description below, if you want to refer to them. Anyway, now that it's over with, yes, I can get that away. And we can just chat, just hang out. Let me see if I can find some nice, smooth music to go to with our thing. Chill music. All right. There we go. Yeah. All right, everybody. You know, first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you. I didn't think I would get this far with content, with ASMR of all things. It's so great. Honestly, it's so good to have you all here, to be here, to still be making content after so long. I've been making content here in Dream Boyfriend for 3 years. And I've also did another channel called Akuma ASMR. And I did that for 2 years. So it's actually going on 5 years. This December, it'll be my 5th year anniversary. Maybe I'll do something special for that. Seems like someone's already breaking the rule. Oh no. Oh no. If you break the rules, then the mods will hide you. No questions asked. You'll be in the naughty list. It's not even December yet. Okay, so I hope you're comfortable with my question, Audrey asks. But will you do some M4M audios? I prefer doing M4A audios because that kind of includes everyone. But I don't mind doing M4M, 100%. I might do M4M, but I don't know. The last time I did M4M, a lot of people didn't like it for some reason. So I'll definitely be careful with the themes in my M4M. 5 years, keep going, let's go. Yeah, this channel's about 3 years. So this channel started February 2021. Yeah, so it's like 2+ years, like over 2 years, like 2.5 years for this channel. And yeah, we're still going strong, dreamers. I apologize if my if my VTuber model is kind of trippy. It is trippy. Right, so Gwen, the moderator, is also saying it outright here, dreamers. Please follow the moderators. The rules have been officially read. So you all have known, you know what to do, right? So if any of you break the rules, immediately hide you. Immediately time out. And even can even go to a ban. Kenapa bahasa Inggris kamu keren banget. Makasih. Oh, by the way, I'll be mixing Indonesian and English here, so I hope you don't mind. Someone's asking why my English is so cool. Because I am cool. Karena aku keren, makanya Inggrisnya bagus. So a lot of people are often confused, like how I can speak English so well, being an Indonesian. It's literally because I practice it all the time. I think I speak more English than I do in Indonesian. I think my Indonesian is kind of bad. Vincent himself can attest to that. He's a moderator in chat too. He's talked to me before. I think my Indonesian is kind of iffy sometimes. But are you too cool for school? Too cool for school? No. I went to school. I love school. Do you have any advice for other young people who want to be a YouTuber like you? All right. So let's get real here, chat. First of all, you have to kind of ask yourself, why do you want to be a YouTuber? Right? I think the why is more important than the how, right? If you want to be a YouTuber to be famous, so that, you know, people pay attention to you, to feel cool, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not the right reason to be a YouTuber. Just quit right now. Stop. Just stop. If you want to be a YouTuber because of that, don't. Just stop. Be a YouTuber because you want to do something that happens to be involved in YouTubing, right? So the reason why I got into YouTubing is literally because I really like ASMR roleplay, and I just want to make ASMR roleplay content. If you like ASMR roleplay, then maybe YouTube could be something for you. But there's so many things you could do in YouTube, you know? I think you have to fall in love first with like the video making aspect. Then you can be a YouTuber. Because let me tell you right now, if it's only because of being famous, I would have quit a long time ago. I would have quit a long time ago. I enjoy making content. I enjoy recording it. Well, most days, not all days. But above all, I think I love drawing my characters. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me try read. This is a chat. There's so much. Indonesian sounds so cool. I always enjoy listening to it, even though I don't understand a thing. Oh, really? Do you guys think Indonesian is cool? Kalian pikir bahasa Indonesia itu keren? Kamu suka gue ngomongin gimana? Hi, remember I'm the girl that joined your stream 1 year ago. Deep talk with your wife stream. Oh, hell yeah! Yeah. We've done quite a few deep talks in this channel. I had a deep talk with my wife, and I've had a deep talk with Nora as well. It's very, very fun. Well, for those of you who just joined and are surprised to say me saying the wife word, yes, I am married, but my characters are single. So don't you worry. You still have your boyfriends, your Horik, your Edwins. All of them are still available. Wink, wink. The girl who asked about the love advice with your wife. Love advice? Yeah, I remember Melody. Friend as well? Ooh. Bam. Be my guest. What? Oh yeah, do you have any troubles with YouTube because of ASMR? Like getting strike or flag or anything like that? Yes. So if you want to be an ASMR roleplay creator nowadays, YouTube is a bit more strict with it being safe for work. So it requires it more than ever that your content is safe for work by YouTube standards. And in order to ensure that your content is safe for work for YouTube, I would say even kissing is kind of on the no-go zone. Like if you have any kissing, it should be like very short, just a little peck, right? YouTube bots are very, very aggressive when it comes to long kissing, you know, like especially kissing with breaths in between. Immediately, if your channel has any attention from YouTube, immediately it will be flagged. If you're lucky, it's just gonna be yellow, like limited. But if you're unlucky, it could be demonetized, and your whole channel could be demonetized. Oh my God, you're married? Yes. Yeah. I think for people who've followed me on Twitter, they'll know that I'm married. But since I haven't been streaming it for a while, yes, I am. I'm married. DB's name is Vinny? No. Vincent Vienenzi Vogel. My moderator in chat is Vinny. My name is DB. What is your nationality? My nationality is Indonesian. Hi. Halo. Aku warga person 2. Halo semuanya. Hello everybody. I am Indonesian. Nice to meet you all. Demonetization. Rydercar ASMR. Chat. Please check out Rydercar ASMR in chat over here. I'm gonna give him a shout out. Wait. Please check out Rydercar ASMR. He makes amazing chef's kiss ASMR content. Let me try it. Let me link his channel here if y'all, so y'all can go and follow him. There you go. There, that's Rydercar VA. Woo! He specializes in tentacle kraken boys. You know, so those tentacly creatures, deep sea creatures. That's him. There's him. What are your thoughts on Vietnam? Oh, I love Vietnam. I mean, my wife is Vietnamese, so I should like Vietnam. Rydercar the Neko Blue Boy, indeed. Rydercar the Neko Blue Boy. He's here, right here. Question: DB05 doesn't mind that you do ASMR roleplay content. Me worried. Oh yeah, my wife has been with me, like at the beginning when I started ASMR. You know, she listened at the beginning when I'm really bad with ASMR too. Hi, what's up, buddy? Huh?
There's no water.
No water?
Check. Announcement.
Really? There's no water? Hold on. There's some issues here. I'll be right back, chat. Got no water for some reason. BRB.
Honey, can you check the phone first if there's any message?
No message. Oh yeah. Oh my god. 9 until 5.
Messages from the house management.
Oh my god. Sorry about that. Hello. Yeah, no. We had a little emergency. Okay, so yeah, a bit of rant. My apartment has been having troubles with water lately. Like the running water, right? For showering and for washing your hands. And they turn it off like all of a sudden, and now we don't have water for showering until 5 a.m, which sucks. You know, it is what it is. Oh dude, the chat is running like water. My god. Yeah, everything's okay. We just gotta wait until the water turns on 5 a.m. We have drinking water at least, so that's fine. Wait, XMR here? Really? XMR's here? Yo, I love XMR. Yes, the water system of plus 10. Yeah. So the problem with like our country's water system is that we only have one supplier of water, and once that supplier is having problems, essentially we have no water. And yeah, if there's any infrastructure problems, then yeah, we're done. Running like the water you don't have. Oh my god. Who showers at 5 a.m? Me. That's me. Me, Johan. DB, the moderate people is man. What's the consequence of not listening to them? The consequences is I ban you. Simple as that. You wouldn't be able to listen to all your favorite ASMRs now, would you? Y'all don't shower at 5 a.m.? Come on. Am I the only one? Showering 5 a.m., cold water. Ooh. Refreshing. I'm new here in your stream. Hi, Yuka. Welcome, welcome. Milkman Part 2, when? I gotta record it first. I've been procrastinating it. I'm sorry. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I made Milkman 1 out of a whim. And there's a lot of animation and drawing in that piece. And Milkman 2 has to have the same amount of animation and drawings too, maybe even more. And that's going to take a while. I got to draw every frame and every set and everything. And this is quite a lot. In short, I'm hoping I can release it by Halloween. No promises. But I am working on it. I have all the lines ready, but I'm procrastinating. Do not remind me of the milkman. What's wrong, Vinny? What's wrong with the milkman? The milkman is good. He won't hurt you. Now I get up at 5 every day to go school every day, just shower. Exactly. Amy gets it. 5 a.m. shower. Let's go. Oh, dude, it's going to be my birthday soon. I'm happy that I get to be watching you stream. Oh my god. Ooh, exciting. What are you going to do for your birthday? Anything special in plan, Dana? Donathan? Nathan. I just want some more mass OC Halloween content, personally. Ooh. Ah, yeah, a lot of people love the Ghostface one. My friends traumatized me by the milkman. Oh, really? Traumatized by the milkman? Isn't he hot, though? Yo, Phoebe is live? Seriously? Damn. Yeah, man, my apartment's taking my shower privileges. How dare they? How dare they? Do you make the scripts for all of your ASMR you make? Not all of them. So it's currently 80% improv, and then 20% I have Sweet Angel audios to help me with the script writing, because I do need help with world building. So a lot of the more complex scripts, that's with Sweet Angel audios' help. Please check them out. They're awesome. That reminds me, do you ever think about streaming on Twitch or just staying on your... I've been streaming on Twitch all this time, Yohane. I normally stream on Twitch because, to be quite honest, having 80, 100 people chat is a bit too overwhelming for me. So I go to Twitch so that just 10, 15 people show up. I'm that much of an introvert, even online. That's pretty much it. But if you all are interested in seeing me go live on Twitch, I'll also send you my Twitch link. Hold on. My channel. Twitch TV. There you go. That's my Twitch. I stream there every week, usually on Sundays, and we'll have special guests. Tomorrow, we're gonna play Party Animals with Saku, Rev, and Rydacor. It's gonna be really fun. Give me your Twitch now. There it is. There it is. It's pinned. It's there. Click on it. Follow me. Do whatever you want in there. I should really put emotes on my Twitch though. I do have space for it, but I don't have emotes yet. Yeah, happy early birthday to Nathan. I don't know if we should say happy birthday. In some cultures, it's bad luck to say early happy birthday. Dalam banyak-banyak cerita Upin Ipin, Dibi suka cerita apa? Oh, aku paling suka. So someone's asking which story did I like from Upin Ipin. I'm not sure if they're actually asking Upin Ipin, which is like a cartoon show. Or are they asking my channel? Do you be having a party animals brain rot? Yes, Vinny. You were there. You saw it happen. Before holy crap, I don't even have Twitch, and you're streaming with my favorite ASMR artists? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's why you should go ahead and download Twitch. The reason why I like Twitch is because it's much easier to moderate there. There's a lot more bots for the chat, so it's definitely a better experience to interact with chat. And there's a lot of redeems that you can do. So far in YouTube, you can only be members, and there isn't a redeem function yet, unfortunately. What are some of your favorite ASMR channels? Okay, chat, for real here, for real. Come here, come closer. My favorite ASMR channels. There's so many. There is Nora ASMR. I think cinematic. If you think about cinematic ASMR, that's Nora. Go check him out. I like Rydercar. I like his Kraken series and his Werewolf series. I like Saku. Saku VA. His content is so well built, lore wise, and world building is so good. Same with Siren Sun. Siren Sun is also really good with world building. And I've been listening to a lot of F4M and F4Ace. I've been listening to Alex ASMR Talks. I like her voice. She's she specializes in tomboyish kind of deep voices and goth girlfriends. I like that. And Bumble D Audios. I think their mic quality is really good. You can really hear that ASMR-y voice, you know, that whispery ASMR voice. I really like that. There's a lot, chat. I really love ASMR content. Because it can be as complicated, complex, as lore heavy, or as simple as you want it to be. And there's just a lot of variety out there. Can I get a hi, Azzy? Hi, Azzy. I can't stop thinking about Silas Griffin. Oh yes, Shylish. Hey Lois, I'm Shylish. Your voice was mwah. You just follow me on Twitch. Thank you, Amy. Thanks for everyone who's following me on Twitch. But do you know Desmond? Oh yeah, me and Evie have been talking to him recently. Dude, I think Desmond is the ASMR creator who touches the most grass. I tell you what, chat. If you've thought about it, he's probably done it. He's gone sailing. He's gone kayaking, like in gator-infested waters. I'm not sure if he's done skydiving, but I wouldn't be surprised. The Silas Griffin audio when? I don't know, chat. Do you want Silas Griffin audio? Can you do Joe Swanson? Joe? I don't think I can do Joe. All I know that he can say like, "Hey Peter." I have a dream about Silas Griffin. It haunts me. No. Desmond is insane in a good way. He is. Chat. So if you don't know who Desmond is, just look up on YouTube Desmond ASMR. He makes the most detailed sound design I've heard in ASMR. And we were actually talking to him, and how he designs his ASMRs is kind of insane. Like, absolutely, it's actually psychologically insane. So if he wants, for example, the scene is in a ball, right? He will first think about, okay, what is in the ball? Is there fire? Are there people inside? Are there cutlery? Right? Is it day or night? Because apparently to him, things sound differently in the day and in the night. There's a different frequency between day and night, and he can tell. And then what's outside? Are there kids playing outside? Is it in the middle of nowhere? Are there cars going by? Is there wind going by? Right? He designs everything inside and outside the space. And he does it for 30 minutes, 40 minutes to an hour of audio. If you don't think, if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. Do you have any favorite of anything in your artwork or ASMRs? You must have a favorite, right? Ooh. In terms of character design, I think I like my Hurik the most. And lately I've been liking my goth roommate. The Kieran one. The Kieran Kruger. My favorite is Goth Grumpy Boyfriend. He's so sweet. Yeah, Edwin. Edwin is indeed. That's very sweet. I'm the Seto Kaiba obsessed. Can you consider making one? I'm not sure if I can do a Seto Kaiba voice. Depends which versions though, because there's a few versions, right? By the way, if you all like the way my videos are edited, you'll have to thank Vincent VNNZ Vogel, Vinny, in chat right there. He also make ASMR, so do check him out too. I'll link him his channel. Thank you his channel. Dude, this is pretty much my celebration stream, but I'm just telling you about all these amazing talents. I want you all to know the amazing world of ASMR roleplay chat. That's Vinny's channel. Do check him out. He might make some pretty good ASMRs too. How much can you handle spicy ramen? My mouth can handle a lot, but my stomach can't handle much. So I would enjoy it. I will eat it nicely, but then afterwards, ooh, it's gonna be a terrible trip to the bathroom, I'm afraid. Yes, chat, please press F for respects for our godfather Vinny. May he always continue to edit our audios. Oh. Let's join Gojo ASMR. I don't think I can do a Gojo voice. A Sukuna maybe, but not a Gojo voice. Desmond is like Batman at night, Bruce Wayne at day. I believe so. Like, he has like another life. He actually has a life. Ah, yes. F's, everybody. F's for Vinny. Do you ever watch cooking shows? If so, what cooking show do you watch? I like to watch Binging with Babish. I've been really into Alvin's anime with Alvin. It's It's a series where he just make like whatever Babish was doing, but anime version with anime foods, and I love those. But cooking shows mostly on YouTube, really. Mana nasi padang or nasi gudeg? Oh right, yeah. Try to be speak more in English, chat. Thanks, Vinny. Big fan of Dragon Boyfriend Origin Story. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to do more world building in that. Yes, please listen to Gwen. Please don't keep spamming the same questions. Chad, I hope you don't mind. I'm enjoying my oats as we are chilling here. I got me my oats with banana and blueberry. Sorry, Chad, I actually just stole Hurik. He is now my husband. I'm sorry, what, Lily? He's our husband. Our husband. Please up your Indo ASMR DB. I do upload my Indo ASMR. Check out AkuDB. It's a separate channel just for Indonesian ASMRs. Just search up AkuDB. AKUDB. Blueberry. Do you have plans to collaborate with someone? I do have a lot of plans to collaborate with people. Milkman Part 2 is going to be a big collaboration with a lot of ASMR creators. That one's a bit daunting. I'll have to take my time to edit that and draw it. That's why it's taking so long. Are you reading any manga currently? The mangas I read are very obscure. Currently, I am reading Backwater Sword Saint. Let me look up the actual name. Backwater Old Man becomes a swordmaster. The Japanese is Tada no Inaka no Kenjutsu Shihan Datta no ni Taisei shita. It's so long. Taisei shita deshita chika ga ore wa hotte kuraneken. Yeah, basically it's a manga about sword fighting, and I really love it. It's really cool choreography. Hearing Indonesian ASMR is weird for me as an Indonesian. I get it, Evie. Because a lot of times when Indonesians do voice acting, they focus on enunciation over emotion. So it kind of feels weird. It doesn't feel like they're actually real people saying these words, right? So the most common thing that I notice with Indonesian dubs, you know how Japanese, they have like nani, right? Nani, and like all those like exclamation ones. The Indonesian word for what, nani, is apa, right? So instead of like casually saying apa, they kind of emphasize the apa, and it'll become kind of like a bit fake in a way, and they'll be like apa. Masa begitu? Yang bener kamu. They say it with like such like emphasis in like their throat. It sounds so weird. Because like normal Indonesians don't actually emphasize their words or not. They kind of use slang, and they don't emphasize the words. They don't enunciate the words a lot. I hate how you're pointing it out. It also happens to our acting too. 210K already? Congrats, DB. Thank you, ordinary girl. Sounds like a CAI voice. Really? Really? Do CAI do that? That was weird. Right, okay, right, chat. Like if I were to say a sentence in like a normally typically dubbed Indonesian, would you think it's weird? Kamu ngapain di sini? Kamu dari mana? that's how people like voice act it over here. It's kind of weird to me. It's like a particular way of pronouncing the words. Oh, yeah, almost AI and robotic like. So I kind of try my best to not be like that, but there are times when I'm not too into character that I do end up sounding that way. So it is very hard. Maybe Indonesians just tend to lean towards that kind of acting when they're reading something. You're torturing me. Well, I've been following you for a while now. It's awesome to watch you grow your content. Thank you. Yeah. I know, we've come so far, dreamers. That's weird, bro. Sometimes even word apa changed to be awa. Awa? I mean, that's Indonesian voice acting for you. Yo, Gwen, thanks for the $2. DB, have you hydrated? I am literally hydrating as we speak right now. Wait, sorry, I haven't set up notifications, or maybe I have, and it'll come out very soon, and I'll jump scare everyone. Stop it, DB. I don't know. So there's a part of me that really hates Indonesian dubbing, but it has a charm to it. It's really fun to listen to with your friends. That's for sure. Don't forget to stretch, everyone. Yes, please hydrate and stretch, everyone. I don't know, kamu lebih suka, do you like to make Indonesian ASMRs or English? I prefer English ones. And that's because it's easier to act in English than in Indonesian. And it's mostly because I haven't talked to enough Indonesians as of late. I've been talking mostly in English, so speaking in English is a bit, close to second nature to me. But speaking in Indonesian is a bit awkward. There are certain emotions that I usually can convey in English that I just can't with Indonesian words. So I would have to sneak in some English words in between to make it sound natural. Spill mic. Oh, my microphone currently is the Shure SM7B. I don't quite recommend it for ASMR, but it's really good for streaming. And the reason why it's so good is because it's so robust. So no matter how much you move it, it wouldn't rattle a lot. I used to record in a Blue Yeti, and just moving it a little bit would rattle the whole system, and you can hear it. Are you going to save the stream, DB? Yes, I will. I will. So any of you who need to go somewhere, please do. please prioritize your own things, and you can tune into the stream again in the future. English roleplay is less cringe. That's true. Sorry I'm late. Ah, it's okay, Red Soul. Better late than never. But you're just in time for the fun. Do you have pets? If yes, what are their names? Currently we have one cat in the apartment, and her name is Marcel. She is a Sphinx cat. I think I don't have a picture of her right now. Right, so chat, this is an English stream, so try to speak in English as much as possible in chat. Thank you. Oh my god, coffee. Roleplay is your first language. It's kind of awkward, in my opinion. So English is always my go-to. Right. That's what people say, actually. I've had like German ASMR creators who kind of cringe when they have to roleplay in German. It's really weird, isn't it? I think for me, roleplaying in Indonesian is fine if you get the emotion right. But I'm kind of out of touch with my language that sometimes it's hard to deliver the emotion correctly. Oh, you're drinking coffee too, Red Soul? Nice. Yes, we're not addicted. Maybe coffee's addicted to me. I dream, hope you're doing well. I am doing amazing. Now that you're all here to accompany me. Yeah, Marcel is all over Evie's Twitter. If you're curious. Evie's my wife. She's in Twitter as well. A Yakuza OC will be fun. We're using our brains in chat. Yakuza OC? Nani? Yakuza? Interesting. Can I get some advice on my YouTube channel? I just started it. You inspired me to make it. Thank you. Ooh. You know, I'm kind of curious. Let me take a little peek, Red Soul. Right. So, what kind of content do you make? That's like the first thing. You gotta find your niche. Is it gacha life? Is it ASMR? I think you have to kind of determine what kind of content that resonates with you and try to emulate it. The way I started was that I just copied how people were doing format-wise and acting-wise and tried to make my own twist to it. I think that the easiest way to go anywhere on YouTube is to first just copy what other people are doing. Ludwig calls it the yoink and twist. So you just take an idea and then make it your own. Build upon it. ASMR and edits. I think with ASMR, you have to first make sure that your microphone quality and sound editing quality is good. So there's no white noise, nothing that interrupts your voice. So your voice is adequately isolated. And I think after that it's just the acting and the script. If you can't improv, then you have to find a good script. There's lots of like really good scripts out there, free to use, and you can even upload it for your YouTube. But do be careful about that, because YouTube could also be very weird about scripts that are overused. Sometimes they will label it as reused content for scripts that are exactly the same. No, DB cannot cook. He burns everything and then zombies. What are you talking about? I can cook. I can cook Simple things like eggs. I really like your wife's voice. Thank you, Evie. You know, your name reminds me of my wife, Evie. Yeah, she is a high-pitched gremlin voice. I love her. DB has Raiden. Evie's cooking skill confirmed. Raiden 4 cooking skill? What's that? You need to have your spin if you're using scripts, to be quite honest. Yeah. I've seen a lot of my friends get their videos flagged because they just use the same scripts as most other people. And in order to safeguard against that is that you have to add your own sound effects to make it sound different, or pace it differently, or choose scripts that not a lot of people use. Hello, good evening. Hi, Kyoku. Good evening. Itabi, can you maybe watch one of my edits? I'll watch it after the stream, Retzel. I can't watch it right now, unfortunately. Otherwise, the sound will leak. Bye, Shalom. Thanks for coming by. You're my favorite ASMR channel. Your voice is awesome. Thank you, Kiro. That means a lot. Seriously. I think doing ASMR for quite some time, you get kind of self-conscious with your voice. Sometimes I don't know that my voice is that good or not. I am particularly self-conscious about my acting, I think. Like sometimes I can't quite control my voice that well. So it's like a give and take. Either I control it and then I don't have emotion, or I have emotion and I can't control my voice. You know, it's a really hard thing to manage. My voice acting skills can still improve, that's for sure. Yo, 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 D of the B. Hello, Snuggle Bunny ASMR. Chat, this is also another ASMR creator. Please check them out. They are amazing. They make primarily F for M and F for A content. Yeah. So if you like a nice raspy female voice, do check Snuggle Bunny ASMR. I'll shout them out. Snuggle Bunny, Snuggle Bunny, Snuggle Bunny. Snuggle Bunny. Yo, you're at 3K now, Snug Bun? Shee. Damn, that's fast. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, Snuggle Bunny has like a really nice, raspy female voice. It's very rare. Usually female voices are like smooth and like higher pitched. Permission, can I draw? Yes, you can, Ms. Bomb. Yes, you can. You can tag me on Twitter, or, you know, I've been trying Blue Sky a lot. If you have Blue Sky, I'll definitely repost it. I do need fan art on Blue Sky. I've been trying Blue Sky a lot, and I really like it. Please follow me on Blue Sky, Dream Boyfriend. Blue Sky. Just Dream Boyfriend, nothing on it, no space, just Dream Boyfriend, Blue Sky. Did you ever take voice acting classes, or are you self-taught? I've never taken any voice acting classes. You could say it's self-taught, but I've never really tried to learn voice acting either. I'm gonna be real honest. I just go in front of the mic and then say things, and that's the end of it. I don't know how to act. If you all think I'm good at acting, oh boy, I actually don't know what I'm doing, chat. Have you experienced something like art block, but in voice acting? I've experienced art block in art and voice acting, but most of the time, it's because I'm burnt out. So, make sure you just take regular breaks. I think what people don't understand is that creativity is like a stamina bar. You can only run for so much. You can only be creative for so long until eventually you run out. And when your creativity stamina runs out, what you really have to do is just stop, recharge your stamina bar. And you recharge your stamina bar of creativity by consuming other people's content, by going out, just going away from what you normally do. Get inspiration in things that you don't really think about, you know? Like going out fishing, going out on walks. You get inspiration in the most mundane looking places. In activities that you didn't think about, you know? I think when you get art block, it's time for you to just be inspired. I've been getting a lot of creative art block, creative blocks, for sure. That's why I took a break from the channel for a bit. When I think I returned on February, and then I took a break on April or May, something like that, for around a month. And I was just literally going out and doing other stuff. And that's how you recharge your creativity, I guess. Or in my case, release a crying ASMR. Oh my god, cry the car. Let's go. Do you have a favorite dish to cook? Yes, I do. It's called tomato and egg. It's a Chinese dish. The Chinese name is called shoutouts. It's literally tomato and egg stir-fried in a wok. Unfortunately, we don't have woks here, so I just have to use a pan. But for some reason, I haven't been nailing it in terms of flavor and texture. I don't know, I lost my touch. But I used to make the best shoutouts. What time is it now over there? Right now is 1 minute to 10 p.m. Quite late over here in Indonesia. Gasp, ride a car. Exactly, ride a car is here. Hiya, why no walk? Dude, walks are huge. I don't have space in my kitchen for a walk. Have you ever drink coffee in the middle of the night? I'm drinking coffee in the middle of the night right now, Miss Bomb. How's your day? Just woke up 10. Already like a.m. in the morning. Oh, you just woke up, you said. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're having a good day, Gisette. Tomato eggs my fave too. Heck yeah, Evie. Let's go. Oh my god, coffee is so bitter. Why is it so bitter? Bitter, 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 bitter. Hiya, nephew DB, no walk. No walk. No space for walk, Uncle Roger. I used to make really good fried rice too. I don't know about now. I really hope I can make good fried rice again. I'll draw you riding on clouds. Thank you, Miss Mom. Oh, wait, yeah. I've been... So, chat, if you haven't tried Blue Sky, I do recommend trying it. It's exactly like Twitter, less toxic. So, I've been active there. So, if you want to make fan art of me, please feel free to just add me there. This is my... It's my Blue Sky. There you go. That's my Blue Sky. I'll pin it as well. I think I'm gonna post all my art in Blue Sky for now on, because You know, recent Twitter changes is kind of questionable. Lamau propaganda. We're part of the change, Taddy. We're part of the butterfly crew. No walk. Is there a rice cooker? Yes, there is a rice cooker. I cannot live without my rice cooker. We need rice. We need good rice. We're all professional yappers. Indeed. Snuggle Bunny's right. We're not voice actors, chat. We're not ASMR artists. We're just yappers. We're professional yappers. You know, like, there's rappers. We're yappers. Chat. I'm not even promoted by Blue Sky, but by golly, I've been having so much fun there. So much fun. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, let me tell you why I like it so much. Number one, I can actually see my friends' posts. It's not bots of like big accounts run by bots in my feed anymore. No more porn bots. No more like just spam bots. Just, it feels like just people are running it, and I love it. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts. Yo, thank you, Eva. Dude, I've been loving watching art all the time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw you follow me, Taddy. Thank you. Debbie, why are you going under the desk? It's because I was reaching for my tissue. Thank you very much. DB is a bottom boy. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Where did that come from? Hey, take that back. Not a bottom boy. I'm a switch boy. What's your favorite song, DB? My favorite song? I don't know. I feel like it changes from time to time. But it's whatever is running in through my head, I guess. My favorite song lately... Let me think. I have a playlist. And don't call me edgy here, chat. Let me... So you know those YouTube playlists? I'm just gonna say it, right? So the playlist that I really like right now is called Depressing Songs for Depressed People. I'm not depressed, chat. I'm not depressed. But I love the vibe. I love the slow vibe. I love the sad vibe. Because I draw a lot of times late at night, 11 p.m., midnight, and upwards. And Depressing Songs for Depressed People just fits that vibe. Fits to the 3 a.m. vibe. I don't know, it's just so good. So good. These are really good songs. I don't know why. Tissue for what? Like I was blowing my nose. Those playlists are so nice. Right, Angel? Exactly. Angel is a master for a playlist. I've been out of Twitter for this exact reason. The Bird app is too much for my grandma mind. I just want peace. So thank you for mentioning an alternative. Heck yeah! Try it out. It's free to use. And the app version is really nice. The only complaint so far with Blue Sky is that in DMs, you can't send images. And that kind of sucks. Yo, Kijo! Kijo Audio, good morning! Good morning, Kijo. How you doing? Kijo. Is it morning in your country? Currently, it is night. 7 past 10 p.m. DB, what's your favorite horror game to play or horror ASMR? I don't listen to much horror ASMR, but horror game, I haven't played it, but I've seen my wife play it, and it's called Little Nightmares, and I love it. I love the whole vibe, the concept. It's so cute but scary. Yeah, and the monsters are also gruesome. Check it out, chat. Little Nightmares. There's 1 and 2. They're releasing Little Nightmares 3 soon. I'm so excited to play that. It's multiplayer too, so I'm definitely gonna play it on stream. Oh, can I advertise the starter pack for ASMRs on Blue Sky? Yeah, the safe for work one though, Vinny. I've seen your not safe for work one. Yeah. So everyone, if you all like ASMR, do check out this starter pack. Vinny's gonna share it, and I'm gonna pin it. Yeah, just send the link, Vinny. So these starter packs is essentially a list of all the ASMR creators that you need to follow. You just click on it and then you just follow anyone you want. It's so nice, so good. There you go. I'm gonna. I pinned Vinny's message. If you're in Blue Sky, please check out their starter pack. Vinny made it, and it includes a lot of ASMR creators, maybe ASMR creators you don't even know about, you know? So check them out. They make some amazing posts. Check out their YouTube channels. That's where you'll hear most of their ASMRs. And by golly, they're really talented. I thought I was talented, Chad. But these people, oh, they'll make you think otherwise. DB's in there and a few of your favorites, maybe. It's not finished list. Yeah. I hope more people join Blue Sky. It'll definitely be nice. DB, I have a playlist on my channel called When It's That Face. It's really good. Really? It's that face? Okay. I'll check it out, Retso. What anime are you watching? I'm currently watching Da-Da-Dun. It's so good. Da-Da-Dun. Da-Da-Dun. It's very, very... Oh, the animation is really nice. It's very quirky. I like that. May not be a good anime for beginners, but it's really fun. Excuse me. I'm gonna finish my oats, chat. It's confirmed we're long lost best friends. Why, you like Da-Da-Dun too? I mean, it's like the biggest and most hyped anime right now in the season. And actually, this year has been a really great year for anime. There's Dungeon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon. It was a really good anime. Frieren was really good. If you all like isekais, oh boy, you'll like Frieren. But even if you don't like isekais, Frieren is a great show to watch, regardless. Da-Da-Dun animation kind of reminds me of the Looney Tunes and the last episode from One Piece. Ooh. Yeah, it's like very vibrant. It's very fluid animation. I can see why you say that. What was the last movie you watched? Oh my god, Eva. Oh, Eva. I'm gonna tell you a movie called The Wild Robot. All right, write in chat. If you haven't watched this, what are you doing? Go watch it now. It's probably not in cinemas anymore, but my god, it is the best Dreamworks movie so far. And there's a lot of good Dreamworks movie. The Wild Robot is by far the best Dreamworks movie. Oh my god, it's so good. So I cried so much watching it. You haven't seen it? Oh my god, you have to. You have to, Leah. You have to. You have to. So it's a movie adapted from a children's book. There's gonna be 3 series, and the first movie just blew my mind, took my breath away. Oh, it was so touching. It was so cute. I don't know how, but it was so touching. I think that's like, it's a great movie to watch with your family, specifically to watch with your mom. It'll hit so much different. So if you still have your mother, please go check it out in the movies. If not, if it's already out from the movies, then download it or wait until it's available in the streaming platform. Watch it. Watch the heck out of it. Watch it with your loved ones. It's such a good movie. So good. I don't want to spoil a lot, but there's just a robot. A wild robot. It can't be. Oh my god, Gwen, it's better than Spirit. I love Spirit. I'm a Spirit guy. I'm a huge Spirit guy. I love Spirit. But Wild Robot. Better than Spirit. Better than Spirit. Gwen, I'm not even lying. I love Spirit. I truly love Spirit. But my god, Wild Robot. Visually stunning. Storytelling is so good too. I already have the movie. I'll watch it later. Yeah, go watch it. It's so touching and beautiful. Yeah. No spoilers, chat. Don't spoil it. I think it's a great movie to go in blind. So if you know nothing about it, it's even better. Just watch it. You're talking about movies? Yes, we were talking about The Wild Robot. By the way, hello, Undecided ASMR. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna watch it and you better not lie. I'm not lying, Gwen. I ain't lying. I'm a big movie guy, you know, I'm a very skeptical person. I came in not expecting anything. And I was slapped in the face with masterpiece after masterpiece. Oh, so good. So good. I grew up watching Spirit when I was like, Little Horse feels like that movie made me cry the most. Yeah, Spirit is like, you know, I think every little girl had a crush on Spirit. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's the eyes, you know? You're like a very, very gallant protagonist eyes. I have to go to bed now. Good night. Good night, Miss Bomb. Have a good night and sweet dreams. A lot of Dreamworks fans here, huh? Yeah. Spirit like covered a lot of topics. It covered a bit about racism, right? Because it's about the Native Americans, right? Culture. And then it also talked about the whole theme really is Spirit, you know? What makes a horse really good, but not just a horse, it extends to just people, you know? What makes you amazing is not just you as a person, but not your body, you know, your spirit. It can break boundaries between the limits of your body. You've never seen Spirit, Kijo? I mean, it's an animation about horse. If you like horses, check it out. Damn, a lot of Spirit fans here. I didn't think about it. I didn't expect a lot of Spirit fans here. Shin-chan? Ah, Shin-chan. That's a classic too. Shin-chan is, I used to watch that a lot as a kid. It's very raunchy humor. But I don't know, it's kind of disgusting at times, but it is very funny. Hello, it's my first time on your stream. Hi, Katsuki Bakugo. Welcome. What's your thoughts on Shrek? Shrek is love, Shrek is life, Moon. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Moon. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Not gonna lie, I didn't know what you were talking about until you mentioned little girls having a crush on him. Then it hit me. Oh, the horse! Yes, 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 Rudy, yes! The horse! The cartoon horse! My god! Yeah, he kind of fine though. I still love watching that movie because it made me... I used to watch it with me because he always loved that movie, but I need to watch more movies. Yes, yes. A lot of Dreamworks movies are really good. How to Train Your Dragon is really nice. What else did they make? Puss in Boots. Dude, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Have y'all seen Death? Death the Wolf? Ooh, mama. Death the Wolf. Ooh. He has no business being that fine, y'all. Fuck, gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Girls had crushes on Kovu from Lion King 2 as well. Pretty sure that's how the first community started. Right, Kung Fu Panda too, Ruhi. Right. Dude, DreamWorks made such amazing stuff. Now Wild Robot? Sheesh. Yeah, Prince of Egypt was also DreamWorks. Amazing. I think that was the first time I was really stunned by an animation piece. It's so good. Even till this day, it's such good animation. When the water splitting scene, you know, spoiler alert, chat. Sorry, the water splitting scene is amazing. It's like, oh, I think that's like the first use of 3D in 2D animation as well. Like one of the first early uses, and it still holds up to this day. It's insane. It feels like DreamWorks take their time to release good things. It's not about profit, you know. Who's that guy? Jack Frost from The Guardians. That's also DreamWorks. My god. Everyone had a crush on Jack Frost, including me. He's so fine. Like, holy crap, y'all. He's so cool. I never watched Jungle Book, so I don't know what Jungle Book. Right, Rise of the Guardians. Exactly. I think my favorite character from that movie has got to be the Easter Bunny. He's so buffed. He's got an Australian accent to boot. The Easter Bunny, though, heck yeah, Easter Bunny. He's really cool. DreamWorks knew what they were doing. Dude, DreamWorks always knew what they were doing. My god. Right, Katsuki. All-time favorite movie, DreamWorks, How to Train Your Dragon. All right. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? Which movie? There's only one right answer, Katsuki. 1, 2, or 3, Katsuki Bakugo. There's only one right answer here. Hugh Jackman, right. It was Hugh Jackman. Oh my god. I knew you sounded familiar. All parts? You must have a favorite, right? Like 1, 2, or 3. The first one? Really? The best How to Train Your Dragon is the second one, you know? Case closed. Fight me. The second one was the best How to Train Your Dragon, and I'm gonna tell you why. And tell you. When Stoic saw the mom again, and he was like, "You're as beautiful as the day I lost you." Oh, my heart, my heart. Oh my god. I don't know, I'm a sucker for, I'm a romantic, you know. I'm a sucker for those kind of things. What is Beesky? Yeah, Blue Sky. Snuggleman. It's Twitter, but better. Non-toxic Twitter. Yeah, go check it out, Snuggleman. Like a lot of ASMR creators and artists are going there. And VTubers. I can't choose. I'm excited about all the parts. In the last part, my heart breaks and I cried. Nah, true. But the second one is still the best for me. Like Stoic being so stoic, but you know, he's still a softie with Mama. Aww. Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda. Ah, yes. When he was fighting Shifu again. Oh, that scene. Ooh, chills. I think when I don't know, Tai Lung had like a very deep voice, and Shifu had a raspy grandpa voice. It was like, whoa, it's really nice to listen to. I have come home, master. This is not your home, and I'm no longer your master. Ah, yes, you have a new favorite. So where is this Poe? Did I scare him off? Oh my god, I love that line. I love that line. Most of the Brazil community is in Blue Sky. Oh, really? Yeah, I suppose because Brazil was banned on Twitter for a while, right? Or Brazil banned Twitter. Either way. My favorite Kung Fu Panda movie gotta be the first one, because I grew up with the first one time. Yeah, first one's the best, in my opinion, too. Although, the second one, the villain was really nice. Shen, the peacock, it's, I think, the most complex villain out of all the Kung Fu Panda series. Gotta go, guys. I'm very sleepy right now. Bye-bye. Bye, Author. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. I'll be going out first. Hope you all have fun. Congrats for 210k subs. Thank you, Vinny. Thanks for moderating. Bye-bye, Vinny. Good night. Hi, Dreamworks. Hi, Peyton. Brazil got banned. I think Brazil banned Twitter. Yeah, that's for sure. And then now it unbanned. It's a whole thing. It's like a whole drama. What's your favorite ASMR type? Like horror, fantasy, something like that? I think I love horror and fantasy. But if I had to choose, definitely horror. I love horror. What are your future plans for the channel? That's a good question, Bakugo. So, do you all know Horik Pendragon? My dragon character. Your grumpy, possessive dragon boyfriend. I have spent the last month turning him into a VTuber. The VTuber model is ready, but I'm currently making the lore and also making the assets, or like commissioning the assets. And if all goes to plan, he's going to debut in this channel on YouTube on January. It's gonna have a nice new model just for him, and we're going to be Hurik is going to do lots of live stream content, specifically roleplay content live, and also reading you to sleep. He's gonna be reading books, mostly copyright free books. So if you all like the dragon boyfriend, if you like Hurik, please stay tuned. He's gonna be here, he's gonna be real, he's gonna be live to interact with y'all. I demand Kraken boyfriend in fall 2025. I mean, if Hurik does well, I'll definitely bring the Kraken boyfriend in too. Dreamers are gonna love those. Heck yeah. Love reading content. I'm definitely gonna practice reading and try doing it on live streams. That'll be fun. Maybe you watch House of Dragons? Yes. Love that show. The latest one, when I don't want to spoil it, I guess, but there's a scene that was really cool when the dragon was behind the queen. It's very nice. I love the dragon boyfriend. She was making me blush, and it was so tiny. I can't. He was so adorable. Like when he was getting like, and I saw it. Oh my God, Gisette! Look at you blushing. Yes, yes, yes. Horik's gonna be real. He's gonna interact with y'all. But fair warning, he has a smoother voice than I do. He has a smoother, more dead sounding voice. Because he's grumpy all the time. Can you do the "Hey Dreamer, sit back and relax"? Your voice is it. Okay. Let me try that. Hey Dreamer, sit back and relax. I'll take you to your next dream. Fun fact though, that intro was edited a lot. I pitched up my voice so that it wouldn't sound so deep. So I can never actually get that voice perfect. Hurik is awesome, but he doesn't say, "Here, fishy, fishy, fishy." I gotta say though, the Kraken boyfriend does have a lot of personality. We still haven't named him though. I'm not sure what to name him. Maybe your voice is fine. Oh, stop it. I'll have to pay a fine. No. Alright, chat. So, I don't have long for this live stream. I've set this live stream to end in 1.5 hours from now. Do y'all have any other questions for me? If not, I've prepared a horror story. I've prepared a horror story, and it's around 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long. If y'all are in a horror mood, I can start reading it whenever. Thank you. I'll go to sleep now. Bye-bye. Bye, BL. Thanks for coming by. Not horror again. Don't worry, it's a slow creeping horror. Want me dead, DB? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes. I've prepared a horror story from No Sleep Reddit. It's very nice. This late at night, I mean, it's perfect late at night, right, Moon? Ooh, I'm in a horror mood. I like horror story. Let me switch off lights. Oh boy. Oh boy. I thought you were AI. What? AI? Me? No. No, 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 no. No, sir. I am flesh. I am dream boyfriend. I'm made of cloud. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. I'm scared horror. Bye, Mickey. Let's go! Oh, yo! What? $50, Gwen? Damn, you're feeling really generous today, huh? Holy crap, Gwen. Yo, thank you so much. Oh my god, Gwen. You didn't have to. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I guess we'll switch to horror. Maybe we'll take a 10-minute break. Like 5 to 10-minute break. I gotta grab some more water and take a toilet break. In the meantime, y'all can just hang out here. Better fall asleep sooner than horror story reading starts. Right. So if y'all are squeamish with horror, please log off now. But if you're curious, if you want to know what horror story I have for you, stick around and we'll be horror moding. Don't accidentally summon a demon while reading though. Oh, too late. He's already here. It's my sleep paralysis demon. His name's Bob. I'm eating because I just woke up. Oh, good morning, Peyton. Horror story perfect for spooky season. Indeed, spoopy season. Spoopy. Better give sound effects like door opening. Oh man, I wish. I wish I have that. I have horror ambience. Let me look for one. There we go. How do you like them horror ambience, chat? Let me lower it a bit so it doesn't get too distracting. Not bomb. Sorry, I have to go leave your stream because I have to go to bed now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Karina. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alien music from X-Files doesn't count. Lol. Shiver me timber. Yes, yes. Let me change the mood. Right, let me look for like a nice dark background to set the mood. Halloween Dress to Impress just came out. Oh. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, chat. The creepy music is creeping in. Oop, oop. There we go. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Oop, sorry. Yes. Oh, is it nails on the chalkboard? I can change the music. Hold on, hold on, hold on. How about this one, chat? How's this music? Is it too groovy? Oh, wait. This one's better. Yes. Yes. Are you feeling it now, chat? If it's too loud, I can lower the volume a little bit. I mean, I can turn it down. I think this one's a bit more neutral. I think I'll turn it down a little bit at this point. Yes, okay. Right, we'll take a 5-minute break. I gotta take a bathroom break and we'll go to the reading session. It's quite a long story. It'll probably take us 40 minutes to read through all of it. I'll probably just take my time, you know, take breaks in between. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish. Please, lol. I mean, Taddy, if you're squeamish, you can, you know, you can just go off for a moment. And come back later. Is this horror story real? Yes. It's based on a true story. Actually, I don't know. But yes, it is maybe. Based on a true story. Alright. I'm gonna get some water and bathroom break. Everyone, please make sure you behave, okay? BRB. Alright. I'm gonna put all of you down here so I can still see you while I'm reading. Yes, please make sure you have your water ready. Make sure you're hydrated. And make sure you have your favorite blanket ready, just in case things get too scary. Now I want to make sure, is the music level okay? If it's too loud, I can lower it. If it's too quiet, I can increase it a bit. Everyone gulp gulp water. It's perfect. Oh yeah. Hold on, I gotta warm up my voice. La 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 la. La 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 la. I swear, whenever I want to perform or I want to read something, my voice just gives out on me. I swear, my voice doesn't like to cooperate with me. Alright, I'll take it easy and read it bit by bit. Okay. Right. This is a story by username MaliaGirl1314 from r/NoSleep Reddit. The title: My wife has been peeking at me from around corners and behind furniture. It's gone from weird to terrifying. My wife Lynn and I have been together for 6 years and married for 11 months. Our entire history together has been very normal, and never once have I noticed any weird behaviors or red flags. I can't stress enough how out of character this whole thing is for her. Lynn is very kind, intelligent, and thoughtful. She's always been the no-nonsense type of person. Being childish or trying to scare me is not something she'd normally do. She doesn't even like watching horror movies. When we first started dating, she agreed to watch The Shining with me because she knew how much I loved horror. She was so scared that she didn't even make it through half of the movie before we had to turn it off. She isn't into anything creepy and has never been into pranks. It's just not her cup of tea. And that's fine. But that's what's so strange about this. It's just so unlike her. I should also add that she never had any mental health issues, and as far as I'm aware, it doesn't run in her family. I know some people are able to hide their mental health problems, but in the 6 years we've been together, I think I'd have seen some sort of sign. 2 months ago, I was in the kitchen making myself some coffee before work. I was running a bit late that morning and knew I wouldn't be able to make it to Dunkin' Donuts for my usual morning fix. I took a sip of my coffee as I hurried down the hall towards the front door when I happened to notice Lynn peeking at me from around the corner ahead of me. I could only see her eyes and a strand of her long, dark hair hanging against the wall. The rest of her body was concealed behind the corner. I nearly spilled my coffee when I saw her. I did burn the shit out of my lips. "Jeez, Lynn," I said, wiping a few drops of coffee from my pants. "You scared the shit out of me." She immediately popped out of view like a little kid that had been caught. I heard her scurry off towards the living room, and by the time I got to the front door, she was out of sight. It was really weird, and just totally out of character for her, like I said. But I also find it kind of funny that she was being more playful and a little less serious. I shouted that I loved her and called her a weirdo. As I shut the door behind me, I heard her laughing. Her behavior was a bit odd, but it certainly wasn't something to call a priest over. I forgot about it by lunch, and by the time I got home, she was her normal self. I didn't bring it up, and neither did she, and life went on. The next incident happened 3 days later. It was around 2 a.m., and I had woken up to get a drink. I was standing at the kitchen island, jug of OJ in my hand, when I felt a strong feeling that I was being watched. For whatever reason, I looked down at the floor and saw my wife's smiling face staring back. She was peeking at me from the other side of the island, staring up at me with wide, unblinking eyes and grinning like the Cheshire Cat. I screamed, I'll admit it, not out of irritation, but fear. For some reason, at that moment, I was scared. At the sound of my scream, Lynn scuttled backwards out of my view, her hands and feet smacking the tile floor as she hurried out of the kitchen on all fours. I didn't run after her or even yell at her. I just stood there frozen in shock, wondering what the fuck had possessed her to do that. It took me a little longer than I'd like to admit to get back upstairs, but I eventually did. When I got to her bedroom, Lynn was lying on her side, asleep. Or at least, pretending to be. I stood there for a while, watching her breathing to be sure she really was asleep. I had the feeling she might jump out at me at the moment I get into bed, but she didn't. I climbed into bed and she didn't even move. Her breathing was soft and deep, and I was starting to wonder if I dreamt the whole thing. The next morning, I waited for her to come down for coffee, and after handing her a mug and kissing her cheek, I decided to ask her about it. "What was that about last night?" I asked, keeping my tone light so I didn't offend or embarrass her. She frowned over her cup of coffee, shaking her head like she had no clue what I was referring to. "You were peeking at me again from over there," I said, pointing to the spot on the floor by the kitchen island. She followed my gaze, and when she looked back at me, she burst out laughing. She laughed so hard that I couldn't help but join her. "You creep me the fuck out sometimes, you know that?" I said. She giggled and set her cup on the counter and wrapped her arms around my neck. "You creep me out all the time, so I guess we're even," she teased. We said our goodbyes and left for work. As I drove, I kept thinking about how creepy it had been seeing her grinning at me from behind the island like that. The sounds her hands made on the floor as she crawled away. I told myself she was just trying to be silly, just trying to join me in my love of all things horror. It's not like I was afraid of her, but it still didn't sit right with me. I started seeing her peeking at me more and more. Sometimes she'd be peeking out from behind the couch or living room curtains. Once, she even managed to get inside her grandmother's old trunk that sits at the foot of our bed. I might not have even known she was there at all had the trunk's old hinges not given her away. She'd had the lid propped up just enough so that only half of her face peeked through. She'd been grinning like an excited toddler. It was unnerving. I didn't even know what to say to her. All I could do was stare. When I finally found my voice, I asked her, why on earth was she doing all this? She didn't answer, but she had slowly closed the lid, shutting herself inside the trunk. I just walked away, feeling disturbed. I didn't understand why she was doing it, but it clearly made her happy. I just hoped she would tire of the game quickly. Lynn didn't peek at me for the next 2 weeks. I started to think she was done with her weird prank, and I was relieved. We were watching a show on Netflix one night, and I jokingly said that I hadn't seen her peeking at me lately, and that she must have given up on her spy game. She looked at me with a small smile and said, "Maybe I've just gotten better at it." I didn't say anything, but I wondered whether or not she was joking. For the next few days, I couldn't stop thinking about what she said. Was she still peeking at me when I was looking and I just hadn't noticed? And if so, what the hell was she getting out of this? I started to feel paranoid, constantly checking whether she was watching from around the corner or behind a door. I was jumpy whenever I was home and she wasn't in full view of me. I felt stupid and a little crazy. But after a few weeks without another incident, I began to relax. I stopped checking behind furniture and walls and told myself it was just a bad memory. Then, a few days ago, things got so much worse. Lynn left to go to a friend's, and I lounged on the couch and played a couple of games on my laptop. Around 9 p.m., I hopped in the shower, and as I was washing the soap from my hair, I felt that awful feeling that I was being watched. I slowly opened my eyes and almost had a fucking heart attack. Lynn was speaking from behind the shower curtain. Her entire head stretched into the shower, leaving just her body outside. Her long dark hair hung against the curtain, the ends dripping with water. Her mouth hung open in a terrible grin, eyes wide and red, as if she hadn't blinked in a while. I screamed and jumped back against the wall. She didn't move, nor did her smile waver. Her makeup ran down her cheeks in 2 black streaks. She looked giddy and completely deranged. I was fucking terrified. We stood like that for a few moments, neither of us saying a word. Finally, after what felt like forever, she slowly pulled her head back out of the shower, and I watched her blurry figure through the curtain as she moved backwards towards the bathroom door. A second later, the bathroom door slammed shut, hard enough to rattle the mirror. I screamed again and jumped out of the shower to lock the door. I stayed inside the bathroom for over an hour. Maybe I overreacted to some of you, but joke or not, I wasn't going to put up with the crazy shit anymore. That's what I kept telling myself as I placed in my bathroom, stopping to listen at the door every few minutes. Suddenly, I heard a muffled sound, and I pressed my ear against the bathroom door, straining to listen. I couldn't hear anything, but I envisioned Lynn standing on the other side of the door, giggling at her joke. I felt a surge of anger. I was beyond pissed at being made to feel scared in my own house and made to hide in the bathroom for an hour. Oh, for what? Some joke? If it was a joke, it was an awful one. What the fuck, Lynn? I snapped. This shit is getting really fucking annoying. I waited for her to apologize or to call me a jerk, but instead, I heard a faint moan. So quiet. I wondered if I heard it at all. And then, complete silence. Lynn? I called out, not able to even hide the shakiness in my voice. I got no response, just my own heavy breathing. I swear to God, just fucking stop it, I yelled, pounding my fist on the door. I waited for her to cuss me out, something I would expect from me talking to her like that. I never screamed at her before. But there was nothing. just the occasional drip from the shower head. I won't deny that I was scared. Too afraid to open the damn door and face my own wife. I waited another 30 minutes or so, which feels like a fucking lifetime when you're scared. Finally, I decided I wasn't going to spend the night hiding in my bathroom, so I got down on my knees and peered under the door. I almost expected to see her face speaking back at me, but thankfully I didn't. I could see straight down the hallway to the top of the stairs, but no Lynn. I didn't know if I should be happy about that or not. I looked for a few minutes, waiting to see her head pop up over the top step, but it never came. I stood up, my hand hovering over the door, and mentally prepared myself to open it. I slowly turned the lock with shaky fingers, and was about to yank it open when I heard a sound that still makes me feel nauseous when I think about it. A moan, louder than before, but this time I was able to tell just where it was coming from. I turned my head to the closet door as if in slow motion, and locked eyes with my wife, who was peeking out at me from the side gap. Her eyes were still wide as ever, and her mouth was hanging open in the most grotesque, gaping smile I've ever seen. I didn't even scream. I was too scared for even that. Her hands were clasped to her chest, body trembling with sheer delight, as if she could barely contain her excitement. A short, raspy moan bubbled up from her throat, deep and raw, sending a shiver through my entire body. Somehow, I found the ability to pull the bathroom door open and ran as fast as I could all the way down the steps, snagging my keys and phone from the table in the living room before running outside to my car. I could hear her shrill laughter behind me, but I didn't hear her getting closer. I didn't bother shutting the front door. I drove away from the house faster than I legally should have, shivering the entire time, either from fear or the cold, maybe a little of both. I hadn't grabbed a coat or even a pair of shoes. I was still in my boxers and my hair was still damp. I drove straight to my brother's, Chris's house about 40 minutes away, ignoring any and every call and text I got. I didn't check my phone until I was safely parked in my brother's driveway. Lynn had called 4 times and sent a flurry of texts, all wondering where I'd gone and why I left like that. I threw my phone at the dash in a rage, furious at her nonchalant attitude. My brother and his wife were surprised to see me, especially dressed in just a pair of boxers, but told me to stay as long as I needed. Chris lent me some clothes and asked me what happened. I told him Lynn and I had a fight, but didn't get into the details. I didn't want him to think I was overreacting, leaving my wife over a prank, even if it was a strange one. I mean, hadn't I encouraged her for years to lighten up instead of being so serious all the time? I wanted her to relax and loosen up, but this was definitely not what I had in mind. I tried to sleep on their sofa, but my brain wouldn't let me sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw Lynn's face staring at me from inside the closet. Knowing she'd been in there with me the entire time made my skin crawl. She'd never left the fucking bathroom at all. Instead, she slipped inside the closet and slammed the bathroom door shut to fool me. The mere thought of going back home gave me anxiety. I tossed and turned, unable to sleep. Chris ended up giving me a sleeping pill so I was able to get a little rest. My sleep was filled with terrible dreams, all of Lynn's smiling face. I woke up just as the sun started to rise. My sore body ached from the sofa, and I felt drained. I knew I'd have to call Lynn at some point, but I didn't know what to say to her. I wouldn't be going home unless she gave me her word she'd never do any more creepy shit. I just wanted my wife back. Her normal, serious self never looked so good to me. I was contemplating calling her and telling her that when that familiar feeling came over me. I was being watched. I was staring at the ceiling, my heart in my throat. I didn't want to look away, but the longer I ignored the feeling, the worse it got. My eyes drifted away from the ceiling, almost on their own. Her face was pressed up against the window beside the couch, staring down at me with that same gaping smile. Drool dribbled down her lips, leaving 2 long streaks down the glass. I didn't know how long she'd been there, but something told me she'd been there quite a while, possibly all night. I didn't bother screaming, though. I was afraid anger trumped any fear I felt at the moment. I jumped up from the couch and pounded my palm against the glass. "Lynn! Are you crazy? What the hell is wrong with you? Just go home!" I shouted. "Now!" She didn't move, and her ghastly expression never changed. If anything, her smile only grew, as if she had never been more elated. I could hear Chris and his wife moving around upstairs, as if Lynn could hear them from her place outside. Her head twitched slightly in their direction, and she began to close her mouth slowly. Chris called my name from upstairs, obviously concerned. I turned to see him and his wife, Rebecca, hurrying down the steps. When I turned back to the window, Lynn was gone. The only sign she'd been there at all was the 2 streaks of drool still dripping down the glass. I tried explaining to Chris and Rebecca about waking up to see Lynn watching me through their window. They were skeptical. Who wouldn't be? Chris and I went outside to the spot in front of the window, but there were no footprints in the dirt, just a slight indent. Animal, probably, Chris guessed. And I didn't argue. He and Rebecca assumed I dreamt the entire episode, but they didn't understand, and I was too tired to explain it to them. I called out of work that day and turned my cell off. I didn't want to face Lynn. Just talking to her was too much for me at that point. I really started to believe something was irreversibly wrong with her. That no matter what promises she made, we'd never be the same again. The thought saddened me to my core. I cried most of the morning. By noon, I figured I was ready to confront her, give her one last chance to explain herself. I could at least give her that after 6 years, I told myself. I turned my phone on and saw the dozens of texts she'd sent, all from a seemingly concerned wife. "Can we talk? I love you. Please call me. I'm really worried. Can you answer? Just come home." And more of the same. All texts telling me she loved me and she wanted me home. How worried she was. Not a damn one addressing the crazy shit she pulled. Like she hadn't been acting like a character from Stephen King book. Even her texts were different. She normally texts novels just to tell me to pick up a loaf of bread. You'd think she'd have more to say to me after her bizarre shenanigans. I know it probably seems childish to some of you, but who are miles away from the situation, but if you saw the way Lynn had looked at me, she scampered away on all fours like some wild animal, grinning at me from the inside the closet like a lunatic, then I think you'd find my reaction was warranted. I ended up staying with Chris and Rebecca for another night. I didn't wake up yesterday until afternoon, and thankfully, I didn't see Lynn's face watching me through the window. I don't want to pry, because it's not my place. But is this fight something that can be mended? Rebecca asked. She'd made us both a sandwich for lunch, and I knew she wanted to breach the subject without seeming to be nosy. I don't know. She's like a different person. I said, choosing my words carefully. I still wasn't ready for her or Chris to know the full extent of the batshit craziness I had been dealing with. People change, Ben, but she's still the same woman you married. Maybe you both just need to talk through your issues. Whatever's going on, I'm sure it can be fixed, she said, ever the peacemaker. I think it's beyond that now. I don't think talking would help. I just don't trust her, I said. The words stung in my heart. I missed and loved my wife, but how could I live with someone like that? Living in constant fear didn't sound too appealing. Lynn loves you. She has to be absolutely crushed, she said. I don't know about that, I said. Well, she certainly seemed like it to me. I've never seen her so upset. Very much unlike the Lynn I know, Rebecca said, shaking her head sadly. It took a full minute for her words to really sink in, and when they did, I felt dread worming its way through my skin. Wait, what do you mean? You saw her? You saw Lynn? I asked, my mouth suddenly dry. Rebecca nodded casually, as if that fact was a nightmare fuel. Maybe for her it wasn't. She stopped by this morning just after Chris left work. She said, cleaning the plates from the table. I didn't see her car though. Maybe she took an Uber or something? Beck, what did she say? Did she come inside? I asked, sweat starting to break out of my forehead. I began looking around, examining corners as though a predator lurked behind them. No, she just asked if you were awake yet, and I said that you weren't. I asked if she wanted me to wake you, but she said no, just said to let you sleep. She said as she washed the dishes. That's all? She didn't say anything else? I asked. No, she looked awful though, like she hadn't slept in days. I think you should call her. I got up from the table and thanked Rebecca for lunch. I felt a little bit better at the knowledge that at least she hadn't come inside. Still, I needed to double check that the doors were locked. I sat for a while, trying to figure out what to do next. I didn't want to go home, but I felt that I owed it to Lynn to help her if I could. And then I swore an oath to love and honor her through sickness and in health. Clearly she was very sick. If she was sick, which I truly believe she was, I had to try and get her the help she needed. But I didn't even know where to start. I didn't want to call the police, and besides, what the hell was I going to tell them? That's my wife. That my wife was peeking at me? That she was being creepy? As bizarre as she'd been, she still hadn't committed any crime. Not yet, anyway. The police would have been probably... the police would probably have said that I was overreacting. But this wasn't some prank. It felt wrong. Dangerous, even. Like something sinister lurked beneath her smile. I knew as her husband, I was well within my rights to have her committed. But what if she simply acted normal in their presence? She'd obviously been able to fool Rebecca into thinking she was just a concerned wife. As long as the doctors didn't find her a danger to herself or others, they'd have no choice but to release her after 72 hours. I felt lost and overwhelmed. So, I did what any husband in my position would do. I called her mother. I didn't want to, believe me. Her mother, Marianne, and I were never on the best of terms. We'd never fought or anything like that. She just wasn't a very warm person, and wasn't really easy to get along with. She hardly ever smiled, and when she did, only her lips would move into a thin lipped smile, leaving her eyes as blank as before. She gave off this aura that felt like she was permanently on the offensive. I'd only met her twice, and both times were for such short visits. I got the impression she didn't approve of me for her daughter. Lynn was Lynn always ushered us out quickly, as she didn't want me to feel uncomfortable, which I was grateful for. Being in her mother's company felt almost unbearable, like walking on glass. I was glad when we moved 3 states away so we didn't have to see her often. I was happy to avoid the woman, but I needed her help. I really didn't want to talk to her at all, but I had to talk to someone, and someone who knew Lynn better than I did. So I grit my teeth and did what I had to. "Yes," she answered, already sounding irritated. "Marianne, it's me, Ben. Do you have a minute to talk?" I asked. I could hear her cluck her tongue in irritation. "I'm in the middle of writing some checks, but if you insist, I suppose I can spare a moment." "What is it that you want to discuss, Benjamin?" she said coolly. "It's about Lynn. She's been acting strangely, and I was wondering if you had any idea whether there was something..." I was quickly interrupted. "It's a bit difficult to follow your rambling, Benjamin. What is that you want from me?" she asked. I could almost see her standing there in her thin sweater and slacks, tapping her fingernails impatiently on the table. "I wanted to know if you'd ever noticed any odd behavior. Or possibly any mental health issues?" I asked. There was a long, uncomfortable pause that I couldn't tell was because she was just thinking or something else. Finally, after a few seconds, she spoke. "I'm not sure if this is one of your jokes, Benjamin, but if so, I don't find the humor in it. Now, I do have business to attend to, as I've said, so if you don't mind," she said, but I cut her off before she could get rid of me. "Marianne, it's not a joke. I'm sincerely concerned about Lynn's mental health. Her behavior has been very erratic lately. I'm very worried about her, and I figured as her mother, you would be as well," I said, my frustration evident in my voice. "If you're truly concerned, then I suggest you get the health professionals involved. I don't know what you expect of me," she snapped. I could tell she was seconds away from hanging up, and for some reason I was desperate not to let her. I had the feeling that she knew a lot more than she was letting on. "Please, if not for me, do it for Lynn," I tried. I heard a faint, shaky intake of breath, as if she were trying to hold her steely persona together, but failing. "Marianne, what's wrong?" I started. "Benjamin, I don't know what to tell you. My only advice would be to seek professional help. Do not call here again. Goodbye." I tried to call out to her, but she'd hung up. I tried to wrap my head around the call and her refusal to help me. Even if she didn't like me, why wouldn't she want to help her own daughter? I couldn't understand that. I tried to replay the conversation, desperate to find something I missed. After a while, I almost gave up, until I remembered her last words to me. Seek professional help. She'd said those words with a bit of urgency. It could have just been grasping at straws, but no, I was sure her voice had changed ever so slightly when she'd said that, as if they were important. What had she meant? I assumed she'd be referring to medical professionals, but maybe she was referring to someone else, someone that she didn't, for some reason, feel comfortable saying directly. Or maybe I was just desperate. I waited for Chris to get home, and after a very long and exhausting conversation with him and Rebecca, I convinced them that Lynn truly needed psychiatric help. I didn't tell him everything. I wasn't prepared to go into it yet, but I told them about our last encounter, how she'd hidden in the bathroom, peeking at me from the closet. They were obviously shocked, but thankful they believed me. They too just wanted to help her. Still, they didn't think of it as it was all that serious. Weird, maybe, but not dangerous. They just kept saying that Lynn had to be playing some kind of weird joke. Maybe for YouTube? Rebecca offered, if only half-heartedly. Oh. Wait, let's take a little break. I've got a stuffy nose here. What kind of professional help? Indeed, chat. Is it an exorcist? Ooh. Alright, let's continue. Chris didn't think we should involve the police just yet. He offered instead to go with me, and I readily accepted. He reasoned that calmly talking to her, trying to coax her into going willingly was the best recourse. I agreed to do it his way. At least I wouldn't be going into that house alone. We drove over this morning, just after breakfast. There was no way I was going at night. When we pulled into the driveway, my stomach began doing some somersaults. Her car wasn't there, but I still didn't let my guard down. The front door was ajar, and for a split second, I thought we'd see her eyes staring through the gap. I was shaking and starting to sweat. Chris, however, was fine. He waited for me to open the door, his hands in his pockets like he was going on a fucking stroll through the park. I envied his ignorance. I pushed the door open and was immediately hit with a stench of rot. Chris smelled it too, and he walked in the house behind me with his nose scrunched up. "What do you guys use to clean the floors around here? Shit?" Chris mumbled. "Shut up," I said, my eyes darting around for any signs of Lynn. The house was deadly quiet and dark despite being 10 in the morning. All the curtains were closed up tight, refusing to allow any sunlight inside. If I hadn't let it just 2 days prior, I'd have thought the house had been abandoned. We moved through each room, carefully checking any place that she might hide, occasionally calling her name. "Why the fuck are you looking under the couch?" Chris asked eventually. "Aren't we looking for your wife?" He was looking at me like I was a moron. "Let's just go upstairs," I whispered. He shook his head, but followed me upstairs to check the bathroom and spare bedroom. On the way up, my shoes crunched over pieces of glass that looked to be littered over a few of the steps. I noticed that one of Lynn and my wedding portraits that hung on the wall along the staircase had been smashed. The frame hung crookedly, all the glass removed. I stared at the picture, a lump forming in my throat. We had taken the photo just after leaving the church, after saying our vows. She looked so beautiful in her white gown. I looked at Lynn's beautiful face. I never dreamed her face would ever be a source of terror for me. We climbed the rest of the steps and checked the spare bedroom, but it looked completely untouched. I was hesitant to go into the bathroom, my fear from that night coming back to me all at once. Chris noticed and offered to go in by himself, but I couldn't let him do that. So we walked in together, checking the closet and the shower. The bathroom looked as if it hadn't been touched since the night I left. "I don't think she's here, Ben. Why don't you pack some clothes and we'll try coming back tomorrow or something?" Chris said. I nodded and went into our bedroom and shoved some clothes into a duffel bag. When I checked inside her closet, I came across the source of the smell and gagged. Chris took one look and lost all color in his face. He had to go stand by the stairs to get away from the sight and smell. I gazed down in shock at what lay inside my bedroom closet. Soaking into the rug were at least a dozen eyeballs, all carefully laid out in pairs. Some were as large as a quarter, while others were as tiny as a marble. I stared down at the eyes she collected from small animals, and I wondered how she'd gotten them, and shuddered at the thought. Man, I thought I had it bad with Becca's shoe addiction, but fuck me. Your wife's in here collecting eyeballs, Chris said, gagging. Ben, I think we should go, he called from the hall. I'm getting nauseous. All right. I grabbed my duffel and shut the closet door on my new nightmare. I stepped out into the hall and took a deep breath of air. I could taste the rot on my tongue, and I couldn't help but gag. Who the fuck lines up eyeballs in their closet like that? Chris mumbled. I tried to tell you she needed help, I said. She doesn't need help, Ben. She needs a fucking exorcist, he said. You coming or what? I can't stand the smell. His words died in his throat, and his eyes grew wide with fear. I didn't ask him why. I could feel it. Someone was watching me, and I didn't think it was the eyes in the closet. I turned around, my eyes slowly scanning in the bedroom. Christ! I whispered, as I finally saw what we'd missed. Under the bed, curled on her side, watching us with the excitement of a kid on Christmas morning, was my wife. She held her hands together just under her chin, and they were shaking eagerly. Now that she knew she'd been found, I could hear the quiet noises she was making, a sort of hiccuping sound in her throat, as if the excitement was just too much for her. It was unnerving, to say the least. Wide eyes and that same huge smile. Everything in me told me to run, but I forced it away. This was my wife. No matter how twisted she was, no matter how twisted, she was still the woman I married. I had to help her. Lynn? I said softly. She didn't respond, but her head bobbed back and forth in two quick little movements as if she were nodding. Baby, I just want to help, okay? Can you let me do that? I asked. I had taken a single step forward, approaching her like some kind of dangerous animal. I love you, Lynn, I said softly, taking another step closer. She let a tiny moan escape her wide-open mouth, and I had to resist the urge to run. Her shoulders were starting to quiver, and her eyes grew as large as saucers. I crouched down so I could see her better, and immediately saw the blood. Her hands were covered in it. They trembled more the closer I got, as if she was barely able to contain herself. Lynn, are you hurt? You're bleeding, I said. She bobbed her head again, her bloody fingers moving up and down as if playing an invisible piano. They occasionally grazed her chin, leaving smears of blood on her skin. I wanted to recoil in disgust. The smell that was coming off of her was revolting. I could feel the vomit trying to climb up my throat. Her lips were dry and stretched thin, blood seeping between the cracks. I knew she wouldn't come out on her own, but I didn't want to leave her in that state she was in. I scooted closer and reached out to her. The excited hiccuping sounds got louder and her hands shook. Fingers flexing. It was then that I could see the blood oozing from in between her fingers. Oh my God, Lynn. You're bleeding, I said. Instinctively, I reached out to take her hand, but before I could even touch her, her hand sprang out towards me. A sharp pain shot through my arm, and I fell back on my ass. My arm burned, and I could see the blood dripping down onto the carpet. I looked back at her in shock and saw her grinning madly, her fingers clutching a large jar of glass. You all right there? Chris asked from behind me. I turned my head slightly and nodded to him, cradling my arm to my chest. When I turned back to face Lynn, I saw her focus had shifted. She wasn't looking at me anymore, and she wasn't smiling anymore either. She was staring past me, her eyes glaring at Chris the way a hungry lion might stare at an antelope. Her mouth was still hanging open, but it was twisted into a snarl. I got to my feet and began walking backwards down the hall, afraid to take my eyes off her. Are you bleeding? Chris asked. The moment the words left his mouth, Lynn started fast scooting out from under the bed, the glass shard still in her fist. Chris, run! Go! I yelled. He must have been too afraid to move because a second later I felt my back bump into him. He was still standing at the top of the stairs, staring at the horror that was my wife. Lynn had crawled completely out from under the bed and stood in the bedroom doorway, her face twisted in rage. Her whole body was visibly tense. Blood ran down her fingers and onto the floor. "Jesus, Lynn," Chris said. "You playing hide and seek?" I reached back and pushed him towards the steps. "Move your ass, Chris," I said as quietly but firmly as I could. Lynn bobbed her head in fast, sharp motions and began to grin, stretching her mouth open wider and wider so that her chin seemed to touch her chest. I heard Chris mutter a prayer and then he was running down the stairs. I stood at the top of the steps, stuck between the love for a woman who clearly needed serious help and self-preservation. "I only want to help," I said, choking back tears. Her eyes focused on me once again as she slowly lifted the glass, holding it out in front of her, and then she started sprinting towards me, grinning with utter excitement. Thankfully, my body took over and I flew down the stairs, skipping 2 or 3 at a time. I made it into the front door before I felt her leap onto my back, wrapping her arms around my neck, her open mouth next to my ear so that I could hear those terrible hiccuping sounds up close. I shook her off me, knocking her on the floor. I felt a searing pain in my back as she went, but I tore open the front door and bolted to my car. Chris was standing in the front yard, talking on the phone with the police. I didn't say a word. I just ran to my car and jumped in. Chris took the hint and followed me, still on the line with 911. I watched the rearview mirror. Sure, I'd see her there, running after us, but I never did. I went straight to the ER and got 11 stitches in my arm and 3 on my back. The police asked a lot of questions and went back to the house to do a search, but of course, Lynn wasn't there. They advised me to stay with a friend or a relative for a while and to file a restraining order as soon as I could, but none of those things would matter. Somehow, I just knew. I dropped Chris off at home and went to a motel an hour away. I wanted to put as much distance between me and Lynn as I could. This is where I've been for the last 4 hours. I thought maybe the police would find her. Maybe they'd get her the help she desperately needs. But now I don't think so. Because 40 minutes ago I got a text from an unknown number. Just 3 words. "I found you." And a picture attached. The picture was dark and grainy, but I instantly knew what it was. There was no mistaking my wife's eye. I started typing this out immediately after. I don't know what to do. I'm alone and scared. And I can't help but feel that I'm being watched. The end. That's actually a series. One of the is the most liked upvoted post in No Sleep. How was that, dreamers? That's a terrifying story. Let's go. All right, let's lighten up the mood, chat. Let's lighten up the mood. Oops, sorry. Where's the... There we go. And let's go for happy music. Happy music. All right, it's over, chat. It's over. Dang. It's over, everybody. Da, 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 da. Yeah, cliffhanger. That was really scary. Shawty's dead. I need the church. I know. No dreaming tonight. Only nightmares. Now I'm traumatized. Oh my god. I think she was possessed. She needs some exorcist. The switch from scared to happy. Let's go. Is it over? Yes, it's over, Miyuki. It wasn't so bad, actually. Yeah. I think it's like a slow creeping horror. If it was real, it was definitely gonna be scary. Everything was great, honestly. Oh, you liked it, Katie? Nice. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I have to put Modern Family in the background because I'm getting a little spooked. I don't feel so good. Well, I'm glad my reading was satisfactory. It is this poopy month, after all. I thought she was a doppelganger. Oh my gosh, she's worse. She's possessed. Thanks for the story, DB. You're welcome. Now I'm curious about Lynn's condition. Yeah, apparently there's more to this story. If you want to check it out, it's on No Sleep Reddit. I'm gonna put it in chat, actually. I believe there's a series. I'm gonna pin that. I think I'm late. What are we doing? We were reading horror stories. She was collecting eyes, I know, and she lined them up from small to large. Crazy. She crazy, y'all. She cray cray. She cool. Edgar Allan Poe vibes. Check out his work. You like Slow Burn Her. Ooh. Edgar Allan Poe. I've seen his poems. She was possessed since childhood or something? Could be, because it seems like her mother knew what was going on. Alright, BRB chat. I gotta take a toilet break. Y'all hang out, enjoy the happy music. BRB. Alright, chat, I'm back. Honestly, that was the best horror read I've ever heard. It's so hard to get audio for Slow Burn right. I'm so impressed. Really, Katie? Yes, I'm good, aren't I? Yeah, but my throat gave out a bit, so I coughed in between. That was fun. I was super relaxed and started to get drowsy. Yeah, I think my style is like, you know, on the edge of like sleep aid and horror. If she was watching me, I'm throwing my shoes at her face. You know, yeah, that's what I would do. I would fling a projectile at her. What's your EAP's recommendation? EAP? What's that? Lol, sir, take all the flowers. Why, thank you, Katie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, but the writer did really well. It's like very easy to read too. Hi, Shiza, welcome. I have to go. Scary story. I love it so much. Also, I've been watching your videos so much and you always make me blush. Have a good day. I need to do some stuff in my house and I haven't really ate. Alright, Gisette. Enjoy your meal. Have a good day. You're a sleep aid for me, especially your reading audios. Heck yeah. I'll definitely try doing more reading audios. But for sure, when Horix starts his debut, he's gonna do a lot of reading. Gonna read a lot of bedtime classic, like the Grimm Brothers. It's gonna be fun. Take my hearts, thank you, Shiza. It's very good storytelling, that's for sure. Yeah. I like to get into character with the lines. I hope you enjoyed it. What do you think of my sounds? My moaning sounds? I kind of did like the grudge sound. Like, I hope it wasn't cringe. Yeah. DB, we need more stories, not only horror, please. I mean, yeah. I'll be so down. There's a lot of like Reddit stories that'll be nice to read. Like there's today I fucked up Reddit. I like reading those. The most were terrifying. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. It was a good attempt. Yeah. Maybe if we add reverb. Or maybe if it's like a female voice, it'll be better. I thought you were gonna hurt your throat. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Is this a Sim song? It's called Happy Days by Des Morin. The Fog is another story. Ooh. Fog. Reddit mostly have the most terrifying stories. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, so I only stream on YouTube once in a while. So if y'all like my streams, please check out my Twitch. It's DBVT on Twitch. I don't know if y'all like this. I'll definitely try to read more horror stories. It's definitely really fun. I really wish I could like do live what do you call it? Live sound effects. They'll be so much more immersive. I'm so glad I walked in here. Good to see you all. See you around. Hi, Katie. Thank you for coming, Katie. I'm glad you enjoyed the reading. Reddit No Sleep is so scary. Yeah, I've read quite a lot of it from there. My favorite's Peepinacious. They make some really good horror stories. You're giving all the classic narrative vibes. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. My dream is to become a radio host that reads horror stories. Might be able to do this with a Stream Deck, no? Yeah, but I don't have space for a Stream Deck. My table's already full. Yeah, but we have to prepare some sounds. You know? It is the month for spoopy stories, after all. Indeed. Bro, I would jump off the bed and get startled so bad to the point where I would scream. Oh, you're not gonna be able to sleep, gay? Oh, here. I'll give you a hug there. There. Shush now. It's all just a story. Let the happy songs flow. You only play games in your Twitch? So far. But, I mean, if you all like my reading, I actually love reading, so, you know, maybe I could do more reading stories. Will you upload some more audios on Reddit again, DB? Maybe. No promises. But it'll definitely be nice. I might post some. Some of the old ones. Really, the dude was acting like a deer in headlight. No fight or flight reflex whatsoever. I mean, it's his wife, you know? He loves her still. Right? You're not gonna just punch your wife, are you? Right, I do art streams too sometimes. True. I mostly do art streams. So my usual formula is like, I'll upload on Sunday, and either Friday or Saturday I might do art streams. And then on Sunday I'll have a gaming stream with other ASMR creators. I say for you, I'm not a big fan of horror. Aw, thank you for staying, Melody. Here, have a cookie. He never goes to Reddit anymore. We miss him there. Oh, I mean, so here's the thing. Reddit is kind of banned in my country. So in order for me to access it, I have to turn on my VPN. It's a whole lot of work. Kind of lazy. Even right now for the no sleep Reddit, I have to kind of open a VPN for it. My boyfriend pulls shit like this on me, and not only am I single, but I'll throw whatever comes in and grab to his face. Yeah, but it's a wife. You don't just punch your wife, do you? Yeah, but that's a demon possessed right there. Imagine if I'm watching this at night, I would stay up all night because I would feel like she would be in my room just watching. Oh my god. Imagine the smile. What's your least favorite trope? For horror? I think my least favorite trope in horror is that there always needs to be sex in a horror movie just to keep the ratings up. I don't know, it's kind of old. Keep the sex out of my horror films, thank you. In what country is Reddit banned? Indonesia, that's where I am. Can't believe it's real right now. I'm scared now. I'm praying to God. Yes, Melody. He shall protect you, as long as you believe him. Your wife started looking like the other mother? Yes, I would punch her. You know, and I'm gonna be terrified and have sleepers. No, it's okay, Peyton. Just watch some cat. Just watch some cat shorts. And cat clips. There's funny little puppies. Hello, Dina. Hello. Welcome. Is it a Reddit story? Yes, it is. If you want to see it, I pinned the link in the chat. Check out. It's on No Sleep Reddit. I don't know. I've been reading some wild horror stories, but turned out to discussing porn for no. I know. So that's like the trope that I don't like in horror. Like, why does it have to have sex? You know, like why can't things just be scary without any ounce of sex? Like this story is amazing. You know, it's just wife, husband, possessed. That's it. That's really it. Yo, what's up, Dreamworks? Hope you're doing fine. Greetings from Germany. Oi, guten Morgen. Guten Nicht. Probably will later, and also I don't care if she's my wife or not. I'm throwing hands at her. Really? Oh, y'all are savage. I don't know if I can throw things at my wife or punch my wife. What do I do, DB, after hearing this horror story? My heart's keeping beating. First time I want to leave, but just because of you, DB. It's okay, Melody. It's okay. Hey, look at me. You're gonna be okay. Okay? Everything's gonna be fine. It's just a story. It's not real. Just trust me. Trust me. And make sure you have your favorite blankie and your favorite plushie. They're gonna protect you all night. After this story, I believe I need chamomile tea. A lot of it, actually. Once I'm scared or provoked, I'm throwing my body at her to keep her in check. I'll definitely like get a stick, like a bonk stick, you know, just to keep her in check. Like, you okay there? You're like the wife, not a fan of horror. To be honest, I'm not a fan of like like ghost horror either. They're a bit too scary. But I like horror in audios. They're like less scary, but also gives the nice vibe to it. But here's the thing. With horror, I hate it, but I can't look away. Bonk, demon, be gone! Demon! Demon! Be gone, demon! Be gone! Be gone, demon! Demon wife, now, no biting. Here, have a stick. Demon wife, shush, now. Calm yourself. No, don't want to lie. This is the most funnest stream I've ever been a part of. Ah, stop it. Stop it. Haruhi. Ah, stop it. Stop it, you. I'm glad you're having fun. Okay, this is too happy. Let's go for calm music. I'm gonna set the calm tone, and then we're gonna slowly end the stream because I have to end the stream by midnight. Hold on. Never mind, that's scary too. There we go. Ah. There we are. Just nice and calm, right, chat? Demon wife is trying to be a good girl, bringing eyeballs kiss for her husband, but he is ungrateful. Psychological horror just scratches the itch better than gore. I know. Psychological horror. Oof. When you don't quite know whether it's like paranormal or not, it's even scarier, I think. Have you watched Bird Box movie? I have. The one with Sandra Bullock? I love that movie. I like A Quiet Place a bit more. Have you seen the latest A Quiet Place? A Quiet Place Day 1? Jeez, really good. Hold on. Looking for this song that I saw the other day. There's this really calm song that I really like. I saved it somewhere in my I think. You all need hugs, DB? Alright, chat. For those of you who are scared after the story, come here. Come here. Let's all give ourselves a nice big hug. I'm talking about you. Come here. Come here. Don't be shy. Here. That's, I'm gonna give you a nice big hug. A nice, giant hug. Giant. Massive. You know what? I'm gonna get closer. I'm gonna hug y'all. Come here. Lower the music, baby. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna give you a massive hug. Group hug. Group hug, everybody. There. It's okay. It's okay. It's just all a story. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. No, demon wife can't hurt you. She's not real. There we go. You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Group hug! Group hug! I want to end the stream with like a nice song. Breeze of Change, right? This is one of my favorite songs from Epidemic. It's called Breeze of Change by Miles Avida. Some people might associate it with a Minecraft song. Breeze of Change. There you go. Alright. Let's all just slowly calm down from the excitement, from the adrenaline. Let's all just stretch. Reach up high into the ceiling. Feel your body relax. Slowly drift away. Your muscles just slipping off. And there's nothing to distract you. No demon wives, no horrors out there. Just you and the music. Yeah, it's called Breeze of Change by Miles Avida. Improvised meditation. You're in a nice summer breeze in an open field. There you go. Isn't this some interesting content? Some horror and then some meditation. Only in Dream Boyfriend channel, y'all. Group hug. Group hug. Let's all just breathe, everyone. Just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let's all just appreciate being here. Isn't it amazing? You know, just being here, enjoying the moment. I think it's just a miracle. To be alive right now and sharing it with all of you. I'm so grateful to have you all here with me. 210,000 of you. I honestly didn't think we could get this far, and now here we are. It's a privilege to be able to entertain you all, to accompany you every night. And I'd like to really thank you all, you know, for always listening, for always just being here. Going to my live streams and just chatting. You have no idea how much that brings joy to me. Just to see you all. Your names in chat. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're gonna end stream. I will still be streaming with Evie, so if y'all want to continue watching, we're gonna play Quiet Place, and I'm gonna be accompanying her through the horrors of that game. If you want to check out Evie, and if you want to keep listening to our shenanigans, please go to her stream. I'm going to share it right now. If you all still want to hear my smooth, velvety voice, or maybe just hear me scream, check out her stream. It's right here. I'll keep it pinned if you do go there, she's streaming right now. Just say a hello. Give her a hi and hello. Give her my best greetings. And yeah, I'll see you there. Yeah, she's playing the Quiet Place game. And what's fun about the game is that any sound you make, the game hears. So she has to keep quiet. And at the same time, I'll tease her. Maybe I'll even jump scare her. Yes. So that's like, we sandwich it, y'all. It's like horror, meditation, and then horror. Y'all want to check out her stream, go to her stream, and I'll see you there. Again, thank you all for coming. Hopefully I'll make these YouTube streams a bit more often, maybe once a month. No promises. But I really just wanted to come here just to hang out with y'all. That's really it. Alright, y'all. Thank you. And as always, I'll see you all in the next stream. Or dream. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, lol. Bye-bye, all. Bye-bye. Go to EV stream, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 How do I end the stream? Right, yeah, I end the stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.